Oh, we already on.
We already on.
I did not hear the
Good morning, everyone.
I didn't either.
What's up?
Hey, good morning. We coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. This is the Our Beauty Delirium podcast. You already know what it is.
ABE.
Let's get right into it. Episode 45. What are we talking about today, Miss Shima?
Yes.
Yes, episode 45. Congrats on that number right there.
45.
We have work spouses. Your work wife, your work husband, what's up with that? Also, dating past your prime. I don't even know what that is. What is that? We're talking about it.
We're gonna break it down.
Also, the shot.
Are you
The
getting
shot.
the shot?
Now, mind
Getting
you,
that shot.
the shot, you cannot say what the actual name of the shot is. So try and stay tapped in with us right now.
Yeah.
We're going to refer to this
As the
thing that they
shot.
pushing on us as the shot.
Exactly.
Are you going to get the shot
Get that
from the
button.
C word?
Get that button ready.
If y'all even type it in the comments, it could mess up and we won't get monetized.
Hit the button.
Don't say this. It's the shot.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
All right.
First one is post prime dating.
Exactly.
Boom. Let's get right into it. So, to my knowledge, right before we started the show, G was explaining the issue of our primes, women's prime and men's prime. And this is, how you said it, G? This is...
This whole topic has been kind of viral lately because of different podcasts and people have been talking about, prime. I don't like the term myself, but it's basically saying when you have your most options, when you are considered the most desirable.
Right.
Right.
And, and how do you go about, when you getting back out there and.
I've heard women say, I think, didn't Jennifer Lopez say something like that one time? Like a man ain't really even worth anything until he, 35, 40? Something like that, she said.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just throwing that out there because, that's, some people feel like that's when a man is at his best. Some people feel a woman is at their best at 25, some 30. It just varies from person to person, I think.
And really, the whole topic really comes down to our people. It was a clip where in the shop it came up to say our people expecting too much as they get older. Like if you going late into life and you haven't found anybody, does that mean that your standards are too high, or does it mean that maybe you just haven't found nobody?
I think it's both. I think some of us do need to lower our standards. And
that just sounds bad, though.
it does.
I mean,
but
lowering standards. What do you mean by that?
some of our standards are maybe a little too high.
Yeah, like you can't be 40-some years old and not have no kids, but want to get married or expect it to be super duper easy for you to find somebody with no kids in your age range. That's a little unreasonable.
That's
We
gonna be
talked
hard.
about that on Dating with Kids, yeah.
You can't expect to have, like a man can't expect to, date some woman with, that works out, got a glamorous body, and he got a pot belly, and
Right.
he's not doing anything.
Right.
And vice versa. It's like you can't
Unless he's rich.
unless he's rich.
Then it's completely reasonable.
Yeah, like
I believe in equality, or equal reciprocity.
right.
Don't ask me to do nothing that you
That
ain't
you're
willing
not
to do,
doing. Right.
and I'm not gonna ask you nothing.
Right.
I can ask for a girl to work out. I work out a lot,
Right. Right.
Like, but when it comes to post prime dating, we're gonna get back on that. G, what was the ages?
So the ages was shocking to me. They said based on several studies in different states that a woman's she has the most options when she's like 18 to 20 years old, which is shocking to me because that's like, now keep in mind, this is nothing but being desirable.
Right.
That's it. It does not take it into consideration anything but that. So, even with that said, that's pretty shocking. And then the man on the other end, they said it was like 50 years old.
Yeah, see, that's
We got a long time then.
that's a stretch. I mean, because I don't know who's over there desiring 18 and 20-year-old women. You know, they're still babies. Like,
Right.
you actually looking at that? But hey, teach his own. You know,
I think that's. I mean,
they're technically legal in.
You know what?
You know,
I
but
thought the gap would be a little closer
with
with that though. I thought men would be more. It'd be like more maybe in the 30s or 40, and I would think women would be like 25 to 30.
We'll see, like with all studies, man, we don't know who they ask these questions.
Yeah, you know, we don't know
but
you know who's taking these questionnaires. You know. And if we talk about man in his 50s, that's only because, you know, he didn't got the bag. You know,
Yeah.
He didn't figure it out. He didn't got his money.
You know what?
You know?
And that's a good point, because nobody wants to be like the person that's kind of like out of place on the dating scene, and you know, nothing's really working anymore. You know, that's like a harsh reality when
Right.
you might be. It reminds me of that scene. What was that movie where he said, "Man, we can't be letting no old pregnant women in the club"?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
I don't know.
That was oh man, this is oh my god, that movie is so funny.
Is it
when she
40 something?
No, that's when she got pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when she got pregnant.
Anyway, that's what this reminds me of. It's like you step back out and you get out there and you see how much things have changed.
Yeah,
and it's like it's not the same, and the response you're getting is not the same as you get older.
Knocked up.
You know?
There you go.
There you go. Knocked up. Good one, Jason. Boom.
Yeah, that movie was funny as hell. Yeah, but
Yeah, nowadays it's a little bit different.
yeah, you
Get
know,
out there.
but
I wonder if this strictly has to do with like finance. You know, that's
That plays a
well, I
huge
think
part.
the 50 deals with finance, and that the 18 and 20 for women, I guess they're just fresh out of school, and you know, like that college look. You know, everything is tight and perky and stuff. So
I think what Brandon said is key. He said not everyone wants the same thing from an individual. So you have to ask yourself, like, what are you looking for? You know, and I don't think too many men, at least that I deal with and that I talk to and that, you know, patronize us in the shop, I don't think they express that they're really looking for women with like money.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's usually the outward, it's a shallow thing, but it's going to be just how you look, you know?
And I don't know why, because brothers, look.
But that's important. Like when after all that
Looks
fades
is
away.
important, but they
know?
got to bring the bag too, fellas. You know, if y'all just over there looking at the big butt and the smile, just remember, that girl's poison.
Yeah, you don't want to be broke.
Now we're going to pivot into something else that came up in here, which is, are work spouses innocent?
Are they innocent?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, are they innocent?
Are they innocent? You know, like that, this is my work husband or this is my work wife, you know.
Some people don't even look at it as, this is my work wife or work husband. But it's that situation at work where y'all a little too close, you know, and it's so close that it can be questioned if, you know, your spouse was to see it. You
right.
Know, you know.
Hey, I've actually had a job in corporate America many, many, many moons ago, and I've seen that happen where you have people that are like, you know, work spouses, quote unquote, and then we had these days where, you know, different family members would come in, and then when the significant other, the real husband comes in, they kind of vacate from each other's presence as if they know this is not acceptable.
Well, everything is energy, man. So, you know,
it's that energy.
You know, if you moving like that, then your ass shouldn't be doing that.
Damon says 0 work spouses. I agree, you know.
Is it platonic, though? Is it like really just like you guys enjoy helping each other at work, or is it more?
It's
just
a bit inappropriate. I don't know if
it's a thin line, just like anything else. You know,
it's platonic. It could be platonic, but it doesn't mean it's appropriate though.
Because I think of like somebody like caring for you, who has your back and just doing stuff that maybe your other coworkers won't do. You know?
Yeah,
So
I mean, like I said, it's you know, because just like having opposite sex as your friends. You know, some people can't deal with that. You know, and it can be innocent. You know?
Right.
But you know, when it comes to like I said, the work spouses, it just depends on.
But would that be offensive?
What?
Just personally, like I'm asking y'all, would you be offended if your significant other had a quote unquote this work spouse relationship where somebody's, I'm gonna go to Starbucks, I already know what you want, I'm gonna get that, I'm going to lunch, I already know you like the cow.
I don't consider that nah, that's different.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me. That's
Okay, let me ask you.
That's
only for the simple fact that I know everybody.
So that's not what I think is a work. That's not what I consider to be a work.
I wasn't done.
But let me ask you this: what if you bring
that
it
was
home?
I wasn't even done though.
Right. Okay. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, when you look at the definition, they're saying you could appear and you moving as if you're almost married,
right?
But just without the, with the do.
Perception is reality. I think at the end of the day, you got to do what's.
Hold on. Go ahead, Shima.
What about gifts, though? I mean, I've heard and seen some situations like, what if you coming home with like bags of gifts from,
I don't know.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. Like it could be. I can understand like a gift card to like a Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
But
what about flowers?
Nah.
Oh man.
It's just I think roses, it's situational, man.
If it's like like flowers for your birthday, hey, just
Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh, I was thinking about you, nah.
Yeah, I think it just depends. And I think you should just move whenever.
And some things, it's just like, you need
so
to keep.
Is flowers a deal breaker?
Depending on what the flowers is for.
Yeah.
Your birthday, that's understandable. But flowers because it's Tuesday.
Some long stem red roses on your birthday. That's rolling.
What if your work spouse
and they coming home like get the vase.
What if your work spouse like you guys have favorite songs together?
Ooh.
That bother you?
Favorite song? Depending on what the song is. Is it Old Town Road or is it Do Me Baby?
Yeah. Is it Me and Mrs. Jones?
Yeah.
That's hey.
I mean, but like I said, as long as stuff is for work, but if you, like got stuff at home, like, I don't know.
I just think if you can't be open about it and about your move, if you can't behave yourself the same way when your spouse is around, then that'll let you know right there what it is.
Exactly.
Well, I think a lot of it's gonna. I mean, let's be honest. In America, we work all the time. We have to. Everything's so expensive, and we're so driven by by money. You're gonna spend more time with this work spouse probably than your actual spouse. Mm-hmm. So if that relationship is any of the energy is not honest and pure, that's gonna cause some issues eventually.
Absolutely.
The thing is, the thing that I see, and I want to just comment on, most times it's kind of like a touchy situation because you're venting to your work spouse. If you have an issue at home, guess what? You go into work talking about it with the people who you're at work with.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I know I'll be in here venting.
I mean, honestly,
I'll be in here venting, boy.
Everybody
therapy sessions in barbershop.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like if you put people in your business or whatever, like, and then they meet your partner, what if they form an opinion about them?
Right.
That could happen.
And that's going to happen no matter what.
And it's dangerous to vent to someone of the opposite sex, period.
It's just dangerous to vent, period.
That's how it starts.
But usually if you do it with someone of the opposite sex, it'll look a little certain way for a second. Then depending on how y'all relationship even is, because if he hit you with it, I'll be seeing you at work sometimes.
Because I'm gonna be real, man. I think most men that are playing the role of, these homeboys and these friends, they're just waiting to smash.
Of course, we know that. They're not doing that for no ugly broad.
Yeah. Patiently. You ever seen a cat when it's like watching the mouse and it's real still? Yeah. You're not just gonna come out and chase it. You're gonna wait to pounce on it. So
it goes both ways though. Mostly men. Men be lurking like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be a little bit more time. She gonna get vulnerable.
Right. And he's really gonna wait for the opportunity for you to mess up. And vice versa. It's like you putting that energy out there, and you're gonna be a friend until that one moment.
Right.
And you come in.
Right.
and be like,
Ain't no man remembering your whole Starbucks order if you ain't attracted to him.
Be like,
I mean, like I said, I disagree because I know y'all Starbucks order, so I'm gonna let that one. I'm gonna let that one slide. You know,
I mean, yeah, I don't think that just because that happens that's what that means. But I do believe that for a man to just befriend a woman that he finds attractive, that's a tricky, you know, because you're just waiting, man. You know,
Like I said, it goes back to if you can't do anything that you was doing around your spouse or your whoever you with, then you should look at what you're doing.
I think that's the key. But then you might not. Sometimes that energy might not be present until you actually feel the reaction from that person. You know what I mean?
She said you open the door up, so it's like, okay.
and go
For that
Golden
slam
Trendy
dunk.
on my IG says so men and women can't be friends then.
No,
not
I'm
what
not
we're
saying
talking
that.
I
I'm not
disagree.
saying
I
that.
think
I'm not
women
saying
and men
that.
can be friends, but you know,
This
it's
type of friendship is different, though. The dynamic. is
everybody
different.
know what they doing. That's
Hey,
all I
check
got to
this
say.
out. Okay, so there was this TikTok challenge going around where they have a couple, and then the woman or the man in the relationship would call a friend of the opposite sex to see if they would smash, and almost every time it was like, yeah,
Right.
because they're just waiting that like I'll be your friend, but I have an ulterior motive. That's not to say you can't be friends, but some people play the game.
My
like that.
message to my daughter, and she 13 right now. When she gets 16, when she
Morning,
starts telling
Steve.
me that she got homeboys and this and that, I'm gonna let her know straight up. None of them niggas is your real homeboy. And if you think that, offer him some. If that nigga say he'll hit it, then that ain't your boy.
Don't do that challenge.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Because-
Don't do the offer
Because
Because
challenge.
then you not being a friend.
I'm not saying
You know,
offer
she's
it, but
not
I'm
being a
saying
friend.
I
'Cause a
guarantee
friend-
you, if you offer it, he's gonna take it. And believe me or not, you're not a real friend if you're gonna take it.
But a friend,
That's not true.
How?
That's not true because
There's-
one, you shouldn't even be putting this. You shouldn't even offer that or deliver that because then it's like you testing me. What kind of friend are you? But testing me. To
No,
see if
that's-
I'm gonna-
of course
if
that's
I'm gonna
how-
bite.
It was more to the point to what he was saying. If
it's
you,
the challenge.
if
To
you
see
really
what-
want to know if a nigga is your real friend,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? There's ways you can find out. You know what I'm saying? And most times
I don't
we
think
will
that-
bite.
I feel you, but I don't think
I
that
wonder
that'd
what
be
the
a good
numbers
way.
on that would be. Like, how many friendships between like the
And-
opposite sexes are real, non-sexual? You know what I mean? Like, can you basically?
No, I'm not. See, I want to. Okay, AJ
Malik
brought up a good
Denise
point.
says
She
she
says
totally
so.
disagrees.
We're saying that friending the opposite sex is just waiting for the partner to drop the ball. That's not what I'm
No,
saying.
nah.
Let's clear this up.
Yeah, 'cause
men and women
can
can be
be
friends
friends.
when with nothing else
Thank
going on.
you.
There are
You can.
plenty of healthy relationships like that.
Right.
What I'm saying is sometimes in these work spouse relationships, it's some inappropriate stuff
Right.
going on.
Right.
And sometimes one of the parties, if not both of the parties, are waiting for an opportunity. Like you
Right.
said earlier, you're
Well said.
opening the door.
Right.
So that
Right.
one time, if you're venting, just
Oh,
think about
Malik.
this. What?
You can be friends and smash.
Oh, you know what?
Hey,
Malik
That,
said
that,
something.
that is Malik's
What's that?
opinion.
Hey.
Hey, that's his. Hey, that's how he feels. Hey, you know.
Well, that's
I mean, no,
that's
you-
where I was kind of going with it because how many people are like saying, "Oh yeah, we friends," but y'all didn't been intimate before in
Yeah.
a way that's like
I mean,
But okay.
I
Well-
mean, smashing and being friends. Yeah,
That's totally different.
that's
Okay.
like the Biz
My
Markie
bad.
song. And
Another,
you say he's
Right.
just a friend.
Another-
Oh baby, you.
Come
that's
on
a different
now.
topic for a different day.
The bottom line is, it comes down to maybe some of this stuff is okay, but I don't. What is a spouse?
True.
I mean, let's be real. A spouse is a spouse. So if you have a work spouse, hey,
Look at the
maybe
name they gave it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. It's like somebody, and then a lot of times, people feel a certain way if they work spouse starts talking to them. You going over to the other cubicle.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't stopping by my cubicle no more.
Starting to look like a relationship.
Yeah, now I'm hot.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier too, if you're venting to somebody, sometimes that shoulder to cry on turns into an embrace, and then that's all
Yes.
they was waiting for, that opportunity. But
Right.
That's what
But
it
that's
is.
not every
but
situation.
shout out to all the healthy completely
platonic, yeah,
Work spouses.
relationships,
Right.
Yeah,
all the great best friends out there and everything. So I guess it just comes, if you're doing wrong.
That's what I'm saying. You'll know.
You know
what
the
I'm
energy
saying?
is
Like
there.
if you, cause trust me, like you're gonna work with people of the opposite sex. You're gonna run and grab some food. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go and do this. What you're not gonna offer. If I'm rocking with you every day, I'm gonna learn you on some levels. We know each other in here
That's true.
very, very well. You know what I'm saying?
Very well.
So like one day me and Shima could just be in here and I could be running the Star, but I know what she might want because I order it all the time for all of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I think it always goes back to how you if you can't do it in front of them,
Right?
then you need to look at what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah, now, like I said, if you exchanging Netflix and passwords for TVs, now you might want to talk about that. Because now it's coming home. Now it's coming home.
Remember on Martin when somebody they loaned Gina some money. He went crazy.
Yeah. See, yeah, exactly.
Ain't gonna be no loaning of the money.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So this last subject, I just want to give a warning. We did good. We actually got an episode monetized that was last week. So we're gonna try to keep that going. So we're gonna talk about this, but we're gonna do it without saying the trigger words. So we're just gonna ask a simple question.
Help us out, y'all. Help us out.
Are you all getting the shot? Now, when we say shot, y'all know what we're talking about. We're not gonna say it.
You don't have to say it, type it, anything.
We do not want to get.
You ready?
Oh, you gotta hit the button.
You gotta hit the button.
Yeah. So, are you getting a shot, man?
No.
You're not.
I won't
At
be
all?
the first one in line. I'll tell you that. I won't.
Hell no.
I won't be the first. But what if they put it to where you can't travel? Because this is gonna get real.
Yeah.
So that shot
that
for that C word, hey, it's gonna hit. So,
No, I mean, no. Trust me, I
couple
understand
people
what you're
saying hell no, they're not gonna get that shot.
I
for that
felt
C
it on
word.
levels with that, but I'm still not getting that shot.
Hey man,
That's just me. I'm good.
John and I said hell no. But what if it? Okay, here's my question. Because I mean, there's a good chance that your quality of life may be severely impacted if you don't get the shot. So, are you prepared?
Yeah, you might have to sit at home.
Never go
traveling.
to a concert again. Are you prepared to never fly commercial again?
Did you guys see on the news? It was one airlines. What is it?
This dude constantly shaking.
Yeah, nigga. I'm about that life, nigga.
It's
I'm
this
not
one
fucking with
airline.
that shot.
I ain't said nothing that even made him flinch. He said,
Fuck that shot.
Demonetized.
Wait. Brandon said, "Hey, I'm gonna wait for the beta test to be over and see how everyone else reacts."
Hey.
So yeah, once again, would you guys get the shot? We're not gonna say, we're not gonna say the name for that C word. Y'all gonna get the shot.
So,
like I said, I'm not gonna be the first one in line. I'm gonna wait till a couple of people grow a couple of.
So if
limbs
everybody
and stuff.
around you gets the shot and they're allowed to travel, go to concerts, you still gonna hold strong. And you don't, like, how long will you wait until you're like, because here's what I thought about. When you go to Africa, right? When you go to other certain places, you're required to get shots.
You gotta get that malaria
People take
shot,
those
everything,
shots
without even thinking about it.
This shot is a little different.
Because the shot is starting to sound like the markings of
You cannot conduct business. You cannot buy
can't buy, sell, or trade. That's in the scriptures.
without the shot.
That
Gotcha.
seemed kind of like, that seemed beastie. That sounds kind of beastie there, sir. And I may have to just rely on the man up top to feed me because I'm not getting that shot.
Yeah, see, so somebody in the chat room, Jedi Knight, said they're already putting some restrictions on jobs that you're going to have the shot.
Damn.
So, that is, I can understand too, because a lot of probably your state jobs, if you have a job that involves you being around other people and it's in the government, you're probably strongly encouraged, because I don't know if they're going to make anybody get the shot, but they'll probably make your life so difficult
that you're
going to want to get the shot.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people once it,
They're going to apply pressure.
They're gonna apply a lot of pressure.
You holding strong.
They're gonna
even
apply a
if
lot
they
of
say it's
pressure.
Fuck that
like
shit.
involuntary, people will definitely
Demonetized.
start treating you a certain way. And I mean, corporate America is known for that. You know what I mean? So you don't want to
Definitely.
be subjected to any kind of feelings or ill feelings or whatever on a job if that's your decision. But anyway,
All right,
Yeah, it's gonna
Shonda.
cause some strong divisions at work. Oh, he ain't got the shot,
right.
or she ain't
Yeah,
got the
I
shot.
think you might be demonized if you don't have the shot. What if they made the shot public?
That's why I think it's
Because you know how you can,
mean?
like, you know how you can look. I can see if you voted or not,
Yeah, they gonna make it public. Which you act like they not.
and it might be like these.
Like they would have
business-
private COVID.
How you gonna
Oh,
demonize?
this-
How you gonna demonize the people
Said
that
the
don't
C
want?
word, man.
How you gonna demonize the people that don't want the mark of the beast?
Who said me?
You said the C word, yeah.
I said it. My
It's
bad.
over.
You see how that go?
Yeah.
How you demonize the people that don't want the mark of the beast?
Well, that's it. You know, they're not gonna.
You're supposed
say
to
it.
have the mark for Christ.
It's not.
But if you
gonna
don't
s-
have the mark for Christ, you get the mark of the beast. Then you the demon.
It's
The
not
nigga
gonna-
is slick at reversing shit.
I mean,
The devil
You
don't
with your
play.
fingers.
Nigga, it go from. I don't know what I'm doing,
your
nigga.
fingers, bro?
I'm just saying. What's good is bad. What's bad is good, man. That's the works of the devil, man. That's slick. You gonna demonize the people that don't want the beastly marks? That's crazy to me, man.
So how long would you have to go before you would say
I'm gonna go until I can't go no more. I slip, but yeah, I'm not. You know, as long as I can not take the shot for that C word.
What if you can't unlock your iPhone?
Oh,
Hey,
nigga.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, because
What you mean you can't unlock your iPhone? That is drastic, bro.
because
I'm
they
saying that
linking
I'm saying
everything.
that as a you know, as a metaphor, but I'm saying like it can be that serious to the point where it's going to affect your life. There, how many companies are this thing isn't even out yet, and you have companies saying if you don't get this shot, you can't fly on my airline. They're willing to go without your money.
I mean, what if you can't go to like a school concert anymore?
You can't.
Like to go see your kids, like.
Oh
you know.
wow, that is.
We're gonna all
that's
have
a lot.
immunization records on us
I guess we just gonna have to look at a lot of stuff on video.
digitally.
Yeah.
I think
mean-
that's why 5G is here. Conspiracy
Oh.
button. Yeah, hit the button.
Yeah, I feel it's early. I think you got to see how people react to it.
They about to I think they about to blend mankind with technology.
Oh, we're gonna turn into robots. That's what you're saying.
That,
No, they're slowly making us one with this device. And once they link it with biochemics and all that crazy wild shit, and all this
remember we had the episode on Neuralink with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That's already out.
yeah,
Where you're hooked up right.
So
got
if
a
you ain't acting right, like we
Bluetooth.
said,
Bluetooth right to your computer. But
turn your ass off.
This is here. They said the first shots will be given out Friday.
This week, right?
Wow.
Friday.
That's early.
And that's to the public, not necessarily. You know, they tested it on some people, but
That
I just
is
wanted to
early,
check the
bro.
temperature
That's
of
wild.
everybody because I hear a lot of people say they're not taking it. They don't want any parts of it. But I mean, look at the lockdowns and the different things that are going on right now, business wise, and it's a stranglehold being put on your livelihood. So
And people still might be inadvertently affected by it because if you're around a group of people who get it and you don't, what are the side effects? You know what I mean? What's going on? What are
Exactly.
you know.
yeah, so we're gonna see.
Shots started in the UK. Thank you, Damon.
Shots already started in the UK.
Wow.
On a lighter note,
Shots fired. I'm gonna call that
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Bang, bang.
everybody just stay positive and optimistic and
There
be
you go.
cool because it's stressful
Bizzle said
these
they
days.
got him effed up.
Who said that?
Bizzle about folks. He said they got him effed up. I feel
He
you,
ain't
folks.
get no shot.
Right.
Hey, I bet, man.
Somebody said, "What are the reasons for not getting it?" Hell, you might grow an extra foot.
That's my
Lyle.
boy Live.
Wow, what a reason. That's good.
You never seen a girl on YouTube who
You
took
know,
some type of shot?
Some people, you mentioned that before. I'm gonna put that in the highlights. Some people are not trusting when it comes to shots. They associate shots with some bad stuff that happened to people, and shots go wrong sometimes.
Hey
So-
man, that flu shot. No one has. said that is 100% accurate. So
I hear a lot of people talk about the shot and
y'all
refer
later.
to Tuskegee. So anyway,
yeah.
Thanks y'all for tuning in today.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Cause Lynden, it's what?
Free 99.
exactly. It's been real. Thank you.
We'll see y'all next week.
Have a great day.
Love y'all. Have a good one.